lockdown classes. Today, I am going to give you some bios questions related to brain. Some bio questions related to brain. Let's start. My first question is, what is brain? What is brain? The brain is an imagining 3-pound organ that controls all function of the body, interprets information from the outside world, and embodies the influence of the mind and soul. Protect within the skull, and the brain is composed of cerebellum, and mid brainstem. Brain is the imaginary 3-pound organ that control all the function of the bodies are known as brain. Second question is, what are the different parts of the brain? What are the different parts of the brain? The different parts of the brain is cerebellum, and mid brainstem. My first point is cerebellum. The cerebellum are also known as front of brain. It composed of the right and left hemisphere which are joined by the corpus callosum. The cerebellum is also known as front of brain is composed of the right and left hemisphere which are joined by the corpus callosums. My second point is mid-stem, brainstem. The brainstem are also known as middle of brain, including the midbrain, the pons and the medulla. The brainstem are also known as middle of the brain, including the midbrain, the pons and the medulla. My third point is cerebellum. Cerebellum. Cerebellum are also known as hindbrain. It receives information from the sensory system, the spinal cord, and the other parts of the brain. Cerebellum are also known as hindbrain. It receives information from the sensory system, the spinal cord, and other part of the brain. These are the different parts of the brain. My third question is, brain are made up of brain are made up of brain are made up of soft tissues which include gray and white matter containing the nervous cell, non-nervous cell which help to maintain nervous and brain health, which help to maintain neuron and brain health, and small blood vessel. They have a high water content and well as large amount, nearly 60% of fats. Brain are made up of soft tissues. My fourth question is, what is the most important part of the brain? What are the most important part of the brain? Answer is medulla. The medulla is the lowest part of the brainstem. The medulla is the most vital part of the entire brain and contains important control center for the heart and lungs. For the heart and lungs. My fifth question is, which of the brain control memory? Hippocampus. The hippocampus located in the brain temporal lobe, which where episode memories are formed in indexed for later access. Hippocampus. The hippocampus located in the brain temporal lobe, in which episode memories are formed in index for later access. My sixth question is, what are the function of brain? What are the function of brain? The brain control our thoughts, memory and speech, movement of the arm and legs, and the function of many organs within our body. The central nervous system CNS is composed of the brain and spinal cord. The brain control our thoughts, memory and speech, movement of the arm and legs, and the function of many organs within our body. The central nervous system CNS is composed of the brain and spinal cord. This is the function of the brain. My seventh question is, how long is the spinal cord and how much does it weight? How long is the spinal cord and how much does it weight? The average spinal cord is 45 centimeter long in men and 43 centimeter long in women. The spinal cord weight approx 35 gram. The average spinal cord is 45 centimeter long in men and 43 centimeter long in women. The spinal cord weight is approx 35 gram. My 8. How big is spinal cord? How big is spinal cord? The spinal cord is 40 to 50 centimeter long and 1 to 1.5 centimeter is diameter. The spinal cord is 42 centimeter long and 1 centimeter to 1.5 centimeter to the diameter. Its diameter. My ninth question is, how is the brain related to the mind? How is the brain related to the mind? The brain is a control central processing unit of the body and play a key role in translating the content and the mind, your thoughts, feeling, attitude, belief, memories and imagination in complex pattern of nerve cell firing and chemical relays. It have our thoughts, feeling, attitude, belief, memories, imagination, etc. in our brain that controls central processing unit. My 10th question is, which is the largest part of the brain? Which is the largest part of the brain? Cerebellum is the largest part of the brain. The cerebellum or has two hemisphere. It has the two hemisphere. My 11th question is, which is the smallest part of the brain? Which is the smallest part of the brain? Midbrain, and also known as brainstem, is the smallest part of the brain. Midbrain, and also known as brainstem, is the smallest part of the brain. My 12th question is, how much blood is needed by the brain? How much blood is needed by the brain? Approximately 20% blood need by the brain. My 13th and the last question is, how much oxygen does contain brain? How much the oxygen does the contain brain? Our brain contain 20% of the oxygen in our brain and 20% of blood in our bodies. 20% oxygen and 20% blood contain. So thank you and have a nice day. And just wait for a second. Please like and subscribe my channel.